Listen carefully, sir. We will start with some easy basic questions on surds and indices. First question. Square root of 2 power 4, cube root of 64, fourth root of 2 power 8. I need to get this value. Find the value of this particular surd. Now, this can also be written as 2 power 4. I will write it as it is. Square root is nothing but power 1 by 2. It is power 1 by 2. One problem I am writing in detail. It is power 1 by 2. 64 I will write it as it is. 64 is nothing but 4 power 3. Right? 64 is nothing but 4 power 3. Cube root is nothing but power 1 by 3. And 2 power 8 I will write it as it is. Fourth root is nothing but power 1 by 4. Now, I also told you that a power m whole power n is nothing but a power m into n. So, it is 2 power 4 into 1 by 2. You need not write all these things in the exam. I am writing for your understanding for first question. 4 power 3 into 1 by 3. 2 power 8 into 1 by 4. So, in the power of the first term it is 4 into 1 by 2 is 2. 4 into 4 power 3 into 1 by 3 is 1 and 8 into 1 by 4 is 2, right? It is 2. So it is 2 square plus 4 power 1 plus 2 square. Answer for the first question is 12. Easy question to start with, and it's a very easy question to start with. Very easy question. I hope the idea should be very clear for the first question. Second one, we will understand each and every basic question initially so that it should not haunt in our difficult questions as we proceed with our classes. Second one, again a very easy question. 8 power 2 by 3 value I need to find. What is the value of 8 power 2 by 3? Now, 8 power 2 by 3 can be written as 2 cube power 2 by 3. A power m whole power n is a power m into n. 3 into 2 by 3. It is 2 power 2, which is nothing but 4. Easy questions we will understand initially, sir. Slowly we will scale up the level of difficulty. 8 power 2 by 3 is nothing but, it is nothing but exactly equal to 4. So sorry, sir. Third question, similar kind of question. 16 power 3 by 4. 16 power 3 by 4. Whenever you get 8, which can be written as 2 power 3. Whenever you get 16, which can be written as 2 power 4, or it is nothing but 4 power 2. Try to express with all these things, sir. Try to express it as square or some power of some base, right? So it is 4 power 3 power 4. So 4 square power 3 by 4. So this can also be written as 4 power 2 into 3 by 4. This is nothing but 4 power 3 by 2. But unfortunately, I still did not get a rational number, right, or a whole number. So 4 can be written as 2 power 2 whole power 3 by 2. I will directly do it. 2 will cancel here. You are left with 2 cube, which is nothing but 8. Sir, I will not express 16 as 4 square. Rather, I will directly express 16 as 2 power 4. Yes, that also can be done. I just did it like this for you to explain in a much more easier way. It is not in fact a easier way, it is a lengthier way. But still, I want to explain you each and every step how it is working on. I want you to first understand the application of law of indices in my easy questions before we scale up the level of difficulty. I hope the idea is clear, sir. Before we scale up the level of difficulty, first let us understand the application of law of indices. Suppose, fourth one, square root of 8 minus square root of 4 minus square root of 2. The only number which will give me a whole number is square root of 4. Square root of 4 value is 2. Square root of 8. Whenever you have a surd in the square root or the cube root or whatever it is, try to express it as a perfect square because it is square root. If it is cube root, try to express inside as a perfect cube, and so on. That means 8 can be written as 4 into 2. Sir, why 4 into 2? Why not 8 into 1? Because 4 is nothing but a perfect square. Square root of 4 can be taken outside as a 2, and remaining root 2 will remain, right? Remaining root 2 will remain. That means square root of 8 is 2 root 2 minus 2. I will write it as it is, minus this root 2. This root 2 cannot be expressed as anything. 8 can be expressed as 4 into 2, but 2 can only be expressed as 2 into 1, which we will get the same number again as 2 itself. So write down as it is. So if I simplify, 2 root 2 minus root 2 is nothing but 1 root 2. So 1 root 2 minus 2 should be the final answer. Root 2 minus 2 should be the final answer. I hope the idea is clear, sir. Next, few more questions of laws of indices. Suppose, for example, suppose I have 16 power 0.16 into 2 power 0.36. Now, can I write it as this 2 is the base in the second number. So 2 can only be written as a 2 power 1. 16 is the base in the first number. 16 also express it as 2 power something. Yes, 16 can be expressed as 2 power something. So can I say that 16 is 2 power 4 whole power 0.16 into 2 power 0.36. 2 power 4 power 0.16 is 4 into 0.16 is, this is 0.64 into the 2 power 0.36. In both the cases, the bases are same. Keep only one base. If they are multiplied, add the powers. 0.64 plus 0.36 is, it is 1. 2 power 1 value is 2. 2 power 1 value is 2. Next, similar kind of question. We will solve some 15 to 20 easy questions initially, sir. You need to wait for me to take extremely good tricky questions in my next few classes, including today's class, where I will take some of the good questions also, right? Do not be in a hurry. Do not think that all these questions only will be taken care of. Definitely more number of questions we will take care of. You know the kind of class I take it. You know the flow of class I take it. I will always prefer to come from the first step, so that I will reach all the steps very easily. Suppose 243 to the power of 0.16 into 243 to the power of 0.04. Now see here. Again the bases are same. Write down the same base. 243 to the power of, if they are multiply, add the powers. 0.16 plus 0.04 is 0.2. Now what can I do from this? This is nothing but 243 to the power of 0.2. This is again something which we discussed in our fraction to percentages conversions in our percentages class and also DI class. 0.2 is nothing but, it is 1 by 5, right? It is 1 by 5. That means basically they are asking you what is the fifth root of 243. That means which number, when I raise it to the power of 5, I will get it as 243. 243 is nothing but 3 power 5. 3 power 5 is 243. So fifth root of 243 is nothing but how much? It is nothing but 3. 0.2 is nothing but 1 by 5. 0.2 is 20%. 20% is nothing but 1 by 5. Again, sometimes it becomes very easy for us by using fraction to percentage, which we have studied. You can never ignore that particular thing, sir. Suppose similarly, 256 to the power of 0.16 into 256 to the power of 0.09. Same logic again. I want only one base to be written. Write down 256, and because they are multiplied, add the powers. 0.16 into 0 plus 0.09 is 0.25. 0.25 is nothing but 25%. 25% in fraction is 1 by 4. So they are asking you fourth root of 256. What is fourth root meaning? That means some number is there. When I raise it to the power of 4, I should get it as 256. Which number when I raise it to the power of 4, I will get it as 256? 4 power 4 is 256. So fourth root of 256 will be equal to 4. I hope you are able to understand the logic behind using surds and indices, laws of indices especially. Suppose if I take this 0.01024 whole to the power of 1 by 5. Now, this can also be written as 0.01024. First of all, I will write it as 1024, and if I start from right hand side, 1 place, 2 places, 3 places, 4th places and 5 places. After 5 place I have a decimal point. So it is nothing but multiplied by 10 power minus 5 whole power 1 by 5, right? Whole power 1 by 5. 1024. Just a couple of days before I took a concept called as last two digits, and I used this beautiful number called as 1024 also in last two digits, which is nothing but 2 power 10. 2 power 10 into 10 power minus 5 whole power 1 by 5. Can I write it as 2 power 10 whole power 1 by 5 is 2 power 10 by 5. It is 2 power 2. 10 power minus 5 whole power 1 by 5 is 10 power minus 5 into 1 by 5. It is minus 1. So it is 10 power minus 1. So answer is 4 into 10 power minus 1, 4 by 10, which is 0.4. Answer for this question is 4 by 10, which is 0.4. Slowly we will understand what are the next varieties of questions which might occur in our examinations. Next, similarly, your questions can also be in terms of negative powers. I told you already, a power minus m is nothing but 1 by a power m. A power minus 1 is nothing but 1 by a power 1. That means whenever I have a negative power, a power minus 270, if I have a negative power, if I need to make a positive power, so put it in the denominator, write it as 1 by that number in the positive format. Or if I have a positive power, if I want to make a negative power, put that again in the denominator and make it as a negative power. Again, if you see, if you cross multiply, a power minus 270 into a power plus 270. So common base is a power m into a power n is a power m plus n. Minus 270 plus 270 is 0. So a power 0 is nothing but 1 itself, right? Again, it's the proof of one of the laws of indices, right? Now see here, suppose if I have a negative power, it makes no difference, sir. Suppose if I have 64 to the power of minus 2 by 3 into 1 by 4 to the power of minus 2, right? I have negative powers. 64 can be written as 4 cube. 4 cube to the power of minus 2 by 3 and 1 by 4 power minus 2. If I want to make it positive, so put it in the numerator in this case, because 1 divided by 1 by 4, that 4 will come above. So it is 4 power 2. 4 cube power minus 2 by 3. This 3 and 3 will cancel. You are left with 4 power minus 2. Next term is 4 power 2. A power m into a power n. A power m plus n. 4 power 0 is 1. I hope the idea is clear, sir. 4 power 0 value is 1. Now see the next question. Next question is cube root of 2 into square root of 2 into cube root of 3 into square root of 3. This value I need to find. I need to find this value. Now again, can I say that cube root is there for this particular first term, cube root is also there for this particular third term. So what I will do is, powers are same, multiply the bases. That means I will write it as 2 into 3, right? I will write it as 2 into 3, and I will put a common power called as 1 by 3, right? Common power is 1 by 3, or it is cube root of 3, right? Cube root, in fact. Similarly, again here it is square root, the last term is also square root. Again the powers are same. Power is nothing but 1 by 2 in both the cases. Multiply the bases. It is nothing but 2 into 3. Keep the common power called as 1 by 2. So this first term is 6 power 1 by 3. Next is 6 power 1 by 2. Now the bases are same, right? Now the bases are same. Keep only one base, and if they are multiplied, you should add the powers. Powers sum is nothing but 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. You will get it as 5 by 6 in the power. Answer for this question is 6 power 5 by 6. Do not be in an assumption that in all our questions which we have solved earlier, most probably everywhere the answer was given, or answer was coming as a whole number, or a rational number, or a natural number, whatever it is. In this case, you are not getting a natural number. There is no particular rule that you should always get a natural number, sir, right? Answer need not be a natural number every time. It can be a third also, like the way we got it right now. Suppose, for example, another question. 64 to the power of 2 by 3 into 2 power minus 2 divided by 8 power 0 whole to the power of 1 by 2. That means I am finding the square root of this particular value. 64 power 2 by 3 is 64 is nothing but 4 cube. 4 cube to the power of 2 by 3. That 3 will cancel. 4 square is what is left. 4 square is what is left. 2 power minus 2 is 1 by 2 square. 1 by 2 square divided by 8 power 0 is 1 whole to the power of 1 by 2. So this can be further simplified as 2 square is nothing but 4. It will cancel with one of the 4. 4 into 1 is 4. 4 divided by 1 whole power 1 by 2. 4 by 1 is 4. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 4 is 2. These are all very, very easy questions to take care of, sir. Very, very easy questions. Next question. Next one. Square root of cube root of 0.004096. Square root of cube root of 0.004096. Now, can I say that 16 cube is nothing but 4096, right? 16 cube is nothing but 4096. Now, can I again say that because 16 cube is 4096, 0.004096 is nothing but 0.16 cube. These both are absolutely same. That means the cube root of 0.004096 is nothing but equal to 0.16. I will replace that with 0.16. Outer thing what is present is square root. Square root of 0.16. It is 0.4. Square root of 0.16 is nothing but 0.4. I am trying to connect the dots wherever it is possible so that it becomes easy for our upcoming problems. We will solve every variety of easy question initially so that we will take the next varieties of questions as we proceed with our classes. I hope the idea is clear, sir. 16 cube is nothing but 4096. Sir, how 16 cube is 4096? All those things we have already discussed in how to find the square of a number, how to find the cube of a number in our speed maths sessions. Suppose, for example, if your question is another question, if your question is 3 root 12 divided by 2 root 28. This divided by 2 root 21 divided by square root of 98, right? Square root of 98. Now listen carefully, sir. Everything keep expressing as a perfect square wherever possible. 12 is 4 into 3. That 4 square root is nothing but 2. Take it outside. You are left with root 3. Similarly, 28 is 4 into 7. Square root of 4 is 2. take it outside, you are left with root 7. This divided by, or if I convert this division to multiplication, this term will become reverse. That means numerator will come as root 98. Root 98 is 49 into 2. What is square root of 49? It is 7. Take that 7 outside. You will be left with 2 inside the square root. Divided by, keep this 2 as it is. Square root of 21 is nothing but, square root of 21 is nothing but, 21 is 7 into 3. So square root of 7 into 3, it is root 7 into root 3, right? It is root 7 into root 3. Simplify everything, what all you can do it. Can I say that this root 3 cancels, this 2 and 2 will cancel. What all you can simplify it, sir? Root 7 into root 7 is 7. 7 is cancelled with 7. So you are now left with, in the numerator you are left with 3 root 2 divided by, denominator you are left with 2 into 2, which is nothing but 4, right? Which is nothing but 4. If I further simplify, 3 into root 2 value, which will come later on, it is approximately 1.41. 3 into 1.41 divided by 4. Answer is approximately equal to 1.0605. Right answer is approximately equal to 1.0605. It all depends upon the answer options. If the answer option is expressed in this format itself, stop it, don't move forward. If the answer option is not expressed in that format, move ahead and continue with that particular simplification. It all depends purely on how the answer options are given. I hope idea is clear, sir. We are still in level 1 questions. We will continue to be in level 1 questions for the next few minutes. We will cover multiple varieties of questions as we proceed with our class. Jishnu, please repeat. Jishnu, every number I am expressing it as perfect square wherever possible. 12 is nothing but 4 into 3, Jishnu. This 4 square root is 2. I wrote it outside. Square root of 3 I cannot do anything, so I am keeping it inside the square root itself. Similarly, this 98 is 49 into 2. 49 square root is 7. 28 is 4 into 7. 4 square root is 2. This root 21. 21 I can only write it as 7 into 3. Both are nothing but not perfect squares. So I just wrote it as root 7 into root 3. Simplify, cancel everything, what all you can do it. And root 2 value, we should know it as 1.41, which will keep repeating in so many problems in future. So root 2 I wrote it as 1.41. And I multiplied and then divided by 4 approximately to get the answer as 1.0605. Jishnu, I believe that it is clear, sir. I hope the idea is clear. Suppose another question. Suppose if 125 to the power of 2 by 3 into 625 to the power of minus 1 by 4 is equal to 5 power x, then find the value of x. If 125 to the power of 2 by 3 into 625 to the power of minus 1 by 4 is equal to x, equal to 5 power x, then find the value of that x. You need to find the value of that x. Now listen carefully. Same logic. There is no difference in the way what we are solving. These are all anyway very easy question. 125 is 5 power 3. 5 power 3 power 2 by 3, whole power 2 by 3. That 3 and power 1 by 3 will cancel. You are left with 5 power 2. Similarly, 625 is 5 power 4. 5 power 4 power minus 1 by 4. 4 and 1 by 4 cancel. You are left with 5 power minus 1 is equal to 5 power x. So 5 power 2 into 5 power minus 1, it is nothing but 5 power 1 is equal to 5 power x. Powers are different, bases are same. So equate the powers. So x value will be equal to 1. Simple.